Alright, what's up everybody? We're here today for another EDH game, and my name is Aslador. So, we're playing Talrand again, and it looks like we're playing against Obzedat, which is the Ghost Council dude, I think. So we do that. Do we want to mulligan? Probably not. We have Wayfarer's Bauble, we have Cage Sun, so we'll keep it. So I don't know exactly what his deck does or anything like that. So who knows? I want to show all of these. Okay. So he's leading with the Swamp, eh? Oh, sweet. And we drew Pongify. That's an awesome card. So we're just going to run out the Bauble. Hopefully we can Bauble on next turn and it'll get us ramped up. And then we have a turn 3 Talrand. So the only spell we really have to work with Talrand right now is Pongify, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll be able to draw some more lower casting cost spells. So we'll see. So it looks like he's not doing a whole lot. Ooh, Shape Anew, that's interesting. So we'll just play our land and pass. And see what he does next. So Obzedat basically, he tries to siphon life as essentially, and then it basically continues to bounce like that, or flicker. Ooh, the key rune. That's the lifelink, right? Yeah, 1/4 lifelink. Does not fly. And my drakes do fly. So hopefully we'll be able to fly over them. That's the idea anyways. Ooh, the end step. We're gonna do it. Yeah, get that island. Okay, sweet. Ooh, and Call to Mind. So we don't have anything we can get back yet, but that will allow us to do some interesting things. So since he hasn't really been doing much of anything, and let's see, he still has 5 cards in hand, so he could have an answer for Talrand, but I think that we're probably going to just cast him out. So we're going to play him. And if he has like the path or whatever with his key rune, then I mean we'll just lose Talrand. It's not too big of a deal. Plus then next turn we have like Pongify, or I mean we could Shape Anew something if he plays something crazy. Let's see, if we draw a land we'll be up to 5. That's pretty close to getting to Cage Sun. Bajuka Bogme, okay. Well, at least he's actually doing it now when I only have a Bauble and not whenever I could be getting things with like Spell Twine or Call to Mind, or even putting things into my yard with Shape Anew, because that actually will fill the yard for stuff for Call to Mind or Spell Twine. Merciless Executioner, no! Oh, we already lose our Drake. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I'm guessing he probably also plays the whatever it's called, the zombie dude. That's like the same thing as him. So it looks like from everything that he's playing, there's a lot of like flicker type effects, or would be good with flicker. Ooh. Okay, so we didn't draw a land. We can't cast Talrand again, and I don't think that there's really any sense in Shape Anewing this key rune, so I think we just pass. And if he does something insane, like we can twin cast it, or I mean, we can forbid it if we have to, but I'd like to not have to forbid it. And I don't think I'd be buying it back either. Pristine Talisman. Yeah, that's not too scary. What is Revealed Zone? Oh, I don't need the Revealed Zone. Okay. End step. Yeah, he didn't really do much of anything. Ooh. So here I think we probably just discard, because there isn't really anything that we can actually cast. I don't really want to discard Sphinx of Uthun, because that's going to actually get us quite a bit of cards. So probably discard the Call to Mind. I mean, because we still have Spell Twine, so we can still get something if we need to, even though this is I guess more mana efficient. But the problem is, like, you still have to cast this and the spell that you're going to cast, and this just cast it and get something for free. So it's probably better in this case to get rid of the Call to Mind. Yeah, he's going to gain a life. Oh, I don't have to discard. I totally forgot I had Reliquary Tower. Herp derp derp. Okay, yeah, so he's got Obzedat out now. So we're gonna get shocked. Yeah. And let's see what he does. He's only got... Yeah, he's got 3 colorless. So I don't think he's going to be doing a lot. I don't think we want to Pongify right now. Maybe if he attacks, we might. But yeah, he's going to flicker it. Oh, really? He sent it to the command zone? Or it's just what it looks like here. Relic of Progenitus. That would be a good shape a new target. So we're going to put that out. Hopefully we can shape a new the relic away and get like a cage, not a cage 7, but the other one, Gauntlet of Power. Or maybe even just a mana rock, like if we get Gilded Lotus or something like that, that pretty much put us back in the game, because right now we're pretty behind, so let's just see what he does. And we still get a card for free, like we can still get rid of his Merciless Executioner in case he plays like Reanimate type effects. Oh, does this come back at the... Oh, it's the next upkeep. Okay. I just misread the card there. And he's casting something else. Oh, so he did actually send it to the command zone last time. I wonder why he did that. Because now it doesn't have haste. Yeah, I'm not sure why he sent it to the command zone last time. That's interesting. Maybe he has some hidden plan that I don't know of. End step. Yeah, let's get you. Target you. And he'll have to remove his Merciless Executioner. Okay, well, and we don't have to Pongify yet either because he's not bashing yet since he didn't... Oh, we got a land. Okay, that's interesting. So now we can actually shape anew, keep an island up for Pongify, and if I happen to get Gauntlet of Power, then we'll have Twin Cast up as well. So hopefully this will be really sweet. So we'll sacrifice this. I could activate it before I did this, but because he doesn't have anything in his graveyard, there really isn't any reason for me to activate it, so it's not too big of a deal. So we got Druidic Satchel. Okay, Druidic Satchel actually isn't a bad pick, because it's going to give us land dudes to be able to block Obzedat. Because we can get Saprolings if I happen to hit a creature. It's also going to start pilfering through our cards and start regenning the life that we're losing from Obzedat. Did he send it back to the command zone again? I don't really know what this dude is doing. He's going crazy. Okay, well, we'll see here. Yeah, he sent it back to the command zone. Man, I really just don't know what this guy's doing. What was it? Lord Panther 7. Bagheera? Isn't that the name from the Panther from the Jungle Book? Is it Bagheera or Bagheera? I can't remember. Alright, well, let's just wait and see what he does here. I guess he's thinking. He does have 5 cards in hand, so... I mean, he could have a few options. I guess we have 7 cards in hand, so we haven't really revealed too much information. And he hasn't seen any of the cards that we have so far, because none of them have come off of the satchel. So, hopefully, he's kind of worried. I mean, there's no reason, obviously, by looking at our hand for him to be worried. But, because we haven't really done a whole lot, I mean, we've bobbled and shape renewed this turn, or this game. So, like, he may just have no idea what we're doing. Wow, are you casting Obzedat again? So, don't I just counter this? Oh, I can't. I don't have 3 mana. Well, let's see what he does. If he sends it back to the command zone again for whatever reason, he's not going to be able to cast it again. Because that's all of his mana, because it's, what, 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he needs to get to 11 to be able to cast it again. So we'll see what he does here. He actually did it correctly. Okay, so now it's actually going to come into play. Well, that's not too big of a deal because we still have Pongify. So we can just Pongify it if we need to. And he's not playing blue, so he cannot counter it. So just white, black. Ooh, and we got an island. Okay. So what can we do here? We could Shape Anew again. We could Shape Anew the Satchel to try and hit a Gauntlet, but that would leave us with no mana. Yeah, because that's 5, and we need 6 for the Spell Twine, so it'd take up all of our mana, so we wouldn't be able to Pongify or Twin Cast, and that's if we even hit it. Like, we could hit Soul Ring or something real small, so I don't think it's worth it. I like having the Satchel in play. We could play Talrand again, but again, without being able to cast a spell like Pongify, there's no way that we'd be able to, like, utilize Talrand's ability. So I think we probably just want to wait. We'll have a Forbid, we'll have a Pongify, Twin Cast, and Satchel. So just for this turn at least, I think it's probably best to wait and see what he does. And so Obzedat should be coming back. Yeah, here he is. And if he goes to bash with it, we'll just Pongify. I guess we don't necessarily have to, because if we get another land, we could... Yeah, we'll see what we get off Druidic Satchel first. Because if we get a Saproling, then we could just block with the Saproling. And then we still have Pongify up for whenever we have Talrand in play. Okay, yeah, you're bashing. So let's do this. See if we manage to get a Saproling. Oh, it was an island. Okay, well that's not horrible. So let's do this. It's unfortunate that we're not able to do this with Talrand in play because it'd give us a 2/2 Drake, but it's not too big of a deal. At least it deals with him having a 5/5, and we don't keep having the flicker effect every turn. So, because he can't actually cast Obzedat again, so which is good for us. So basically we're just buying ourselves a lot of time to actually try and get this army built up. What up? You got an ape? Oh, that's a sweet ape token. That looks awesome. Okay, so he's doing end step. I don't think there's anything we really need to do end of turn. Ooh. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we want to do that. So we do that. Oh, wait. What? Can I not undo the mana? Okay, well, we'll just do this. Sweet. Oh, I have to cast it from my hand. Okay. There we go. So yeah, we got the land from Druidic Satchel, which is what I wanted to do, and then we bounced all of his stuff. And... oh, he sent it to the command zone instead of his hand? That's really interesting. I wonder why he did that, because he can't actually cast it. Oh, that was my mistake. It was the ape, not the Obzedat. The Obzedat was already there. Okay. So now I think we probably just play out the Satchel again. And then next turn we can play Cage Sun or Talrand. And we'll have enough if we play either to be able to... Vampire Tutor in response, wow. But we'll have enough to be able to twin cast something. That actually would have been a good twin cast target. Because we could have gotten Gauntlet of Power or something like that. So this deck, we pretty much need all kinds of mana in order to do stuff. Because we have some spells, but in order to get like the train rolling of amassing an army of drakes, you really need mana to work with. And most of the spells are fairly cheap, like 2, 3, 3. And there are a lot of 1-mana spells as well. So we'll just pass. Once the train kind of gets rolling, tends to be fairly unstoppable, especially because you typically draw like counter spells and things like that. So let's see what he does. He might just be running out his key rune and stuff like that again. Yeah. Because he's got to get quite a bit of mana in order to be able to Obzedat again. The cool thing is, now with Spell Twine, I can Vampiric Tutor and... oh, I can Devastation Tide as well if I need to. That's actually a really good backup plan in case I need to do that. Wow, so just the key rune and nothing else. He might be holding back some removal. He's got 7 cards in hand, so he might be holding something to get rid of Talrand if I cast him again. But it didn't look like he went and got mana, or else he would have cast it with his Vampiric Tutor. So he probably went and got some kind of removal spell. Oh, sorry about the Steam notification down there. So let's see here. I think we probably just want to run out the Cage Sun. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll run this out. We'll still have, like, we have Forbid up, we have Twincast up, we have Opt up. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of options. We'll select blue. Okay, so now I've got, oh, and we have Satchel up. So we got a bunch of options. Next turn, we'll probably cast Talrand because that's when we'll have the protection for him with Forbid, and it's not going to take up too much mana. So now we're just kind of buying time. Let's see what he does here. Now, I don't know if we'll buy back Forbid or not, if we have to actually counter something. We'll see. Angel of Despair. Ooh. So that's going to be getting Cage Sun. You know, I really didn't want to have to counter a spell, but I feel like I have to counter that one. I don't think we're going to buy it back either. So let's just forbid it. No buyback. It kind of stinks, but I really need access to all the spells that I have here. And since we have the mana, we're going to go ahead and opt right now. So we scry Ray of Command. That could be really interesting if you put something large out. And we're still going to get a card for turn next turn. So yeah, I think we'll keep it on top. Because this could be a really cool combat trick. If we get to the point where we need it. Or like if he has a blocker or something, we can steal it for the kill. So it's just a good tool to have. Let's see. Alright. So ooh, we got an island. That's awesome. Alright, so let's... we could throw out Talrand, or we could play Sphinx of Ithun and get some cards. You know what? Let's just see what we have. And he's also a beater anyways. There's 7. So, I mean, he'll beat for 5 in the air quite a bit, and he can block Obzedat in case he can cast it again. So, Sphinx is pretty good, but let's just see what kind of cards we're going to get. Ooh, all of these are really cool. That's an okay pile. I really want Reweave. Because Reweave is really versatile. Like, Mono Blue has very limited answers. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with pile 2. Okay, well that's not too big of a deal. We can still play Talrand and have 4 mana up, which means we can Spell Crumple if we need to. We can Twin Cast. Can we do anything end of turn with it? Not really. You know what? We're just going to do it. YOLO! We're going to play Talrand. Man, Sphinx of Ithun having a Factor Fiction is just awesome. Oh, and he's a 6/7 because of Cage Sun. That's awesome. Alright, sweet. So now we can just pass here. And I'm actually tempted, now that we have Cage Sun in play, to actually recast Shape anew with the Spell Twine and get rid of the Druidic Satchel and see if we can get Gauntlet of Power. Because if we can get a bunch of mana, like, we'll just be unstoppable. Yeah, you got Pristine Talisman, Broham. So I'm curious to see what he's going to be doing. I'm not sure what his options are. He still has 7 cards in hand, so he's got quite a bit. What you casting for 3 mana? Mortify the Talrand. Is that worth a spell crumple? You know, I don't really think that it is, actually. I think we just let it resolve. Yeah, it's fine. Because we have a bunch of mana with Cage Sun, and we can still beat for a million mana. Does he have another removal spell, or is he just tapping out? Skeletal Scrying. So X is for 2. Skeletal Scrying is a really cool card. It's an older card, but it's really versatile. So we got rid of the Mortify and the Vampiric Tutor. That's interesting. I don't think I have a way of stealing the Angel of Despair unless he plays the Sepulchral Primordial. Beginning of combat. Yeah, he's not going to be doing anything. End step. Okay, let's do this. See what we get. It was a turn to Frog, so we gained 2 life, which isn't bad. And there's nothing else that we can do end of turn, so let's just go to our turn. Alrighty, it's time to bring the beats. We're actually gonna get some damage in. Still 6 cards. He just drew 2. I mean, we could play Talrand again. We still have... Like, we have plenty of answers. I guess if we keep playing Talrand, he's just going to keep trying to kill it. And he got rid of most of the targets that I wanted for Spell Twine, so I think we just keep playing Talrand. Plus, we still have plenty of mana. Cage Sun gives us so much mana, it's unreal. So I'm not really too worried about it. Alrighty, and we will just pass. And we can make quite a bit of creatures too. Because we can turn to Frog like the Sphinx of Bethune and twin cast it. That makes 2 creatures and probably still Ray of Command something. Okay. Yeah, he can enter. That was the guy I was talking about earlier, Fleshbag Marauder. So we'll just do this. And we'll sack a Drake. Bye-bye, Drake. Yeah, now we still have Talrand. Man, this guy is like just full of removal. It's crazy. Okay, what are you doing next? That's a lot of mana. Sun Titan, so we can get back Fleshbag Marauder. Okay, what can we do about this? But that's like an every turn thing. I think we have to spell crumple that. I don't really want to, but I don't have an answer for him getting Fleshbag Marauder every single turn. I guess I could reweave the Sun Titan, but then he still has Fleshbag Marauder for any other type of effect like that. Plus, this way we get a Drake, so it doesn't seem too awful. And he's only got 2 mana left. Oh, and he's doing something with it. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's a thing. That unfortunately gets rid of our shape into which we wanted to use. That's not the worst, though. I guess we can always just reweave it if we need to. Although I don't know really why he did that, because he's getting rid of his own engine here. Okay, let's just see what we can satchel here. Rite of Replication. Oh, man. This game might be over. Cast with Kicker on Sphinx of Uthune. That's 6 mana, 8, 9. So we're going to get 5, 6, 7s, providing it resolves, and get 5 Factor Fictions, which is insane. I mean, he literally has to have a Wrath, otherwise I think he's just dead. But the only thing is I don't have a counterspell for the Wrath, so if he Wraths, we just kind of lose. Yeah. Put all these on the stack. Get all the Factor Fiction triggers. So awesome. What? I'll choose the one with extra ones. Rest in Peace won't be there forever. I don't know why he split it like that. What? Yeah, resolve. Ooh, Fairy Trickery. Well, we're definitely taking the Fairy Trickery pile, because that protects us from a Wrath. Okay, let's see what he does with the next one, or what we get. Man, seeing 25 cards is just unreal. No, I don't think I care about an Evacuation. I still have Reweave. Yeah, we're going to take Rapid Hybridization. And see the next one. It's 10 more cards. Ooh, Spin into Myth. What, for real, dude? That's your pile? He just gave me, like, he saw that I took all those lands. Like, I don't care about these. Then he gave me Spin into Myth and Impulse. I don't know what this dude is doing. Alright, let's see the last one. Well, that Delivering Primordial doesn't do anything right now because he has Rest in Peace. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's not even close. I'm taking Desertion. Okay, sweet. So now we go to the combat. Alright, so we can bash with Sphinx, Talrand, Drake, and everything else is Summoning Sickness. So we'll get a decent amount of damage in. What was that, 12? Yeah. So we can play an island. And then I think we just pass. Like, if he plays a Sweet Creature, we can Desertion it. Because we have, what, 10 mana? So yeah, we can Desertion it. I mean, we can rewind something. And that actually nets us mana because it taps for... It uses 2 lands and it untaps 4. So we actually gain mana from that. So I think we're in a pretty good position here. I mean, we have plenty of protection from Wraths. I'm not sure what exactly he can do to stop us. Because unless he can stop us this turn, I think he's just dead. Exiling Talrand. Okay, you got it, bro. I don't actually need Talrand. Like, these alone kill him, I think. What's 6 times 6? 36? That's, yeah, just the Sphinx of Uthunes alone kill him. So we want to save our resources for something that stops us from actually winning the game. Oh, and he conceded. Alright guys, so that was it. So I hope you enjoyed the game. It was kind of a longer game actually. Looks like it was going for 30 minutes or so, but it was actually a good game. We kind of went back and forth, and I feel like he made some mistakes with the Obzedat. Like, I probably would have been under a lot more pressure if he didn't keep sending it to the command zone. I'm not sure why exactly he did that, but I think it still went fairly smooth. And we didn't get to see Talrand go super insane, but I mean, Rider Replication plus Sphinx of Uthune was just a little too much. Like, we saw 25 cards and we got 36 power on the board. So it was pretty clean once I got that out. But yeah, it was a good game. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So peace out.